gonna show you guys what I do on a typical calisthenics workout. My brother was inside and I asked him if he wanted to come work out with me outside. And he said, it's gonna be hot out there, and then turned and looked at what I was wearing and I was like, yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to sweat. I got this from David Goggins. I like to start with the dead hang for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, do a pull-up. This is great for expanding your spine and stretching out your shoulders. It's just 5 total pull-ups. Take deep breaths. One thing about deep breaths while stretching is that it expands your diaphragm, and that opens up more muscles and more room to stretch. This is great for improving your forearms and your grip strength. And like I said, it's just a great stretch and overall to get warmed up. Damn telemarketer. Hello? Hello? How do you just get drop calls like that? Freaking telemarketer is like, come on now. The good thing about calisthenics is that you don't use weight, and weight, especially if you have bad joints, bad ligaments, it can just add wear and tear to them. And so calisthenics is really good just for stretching and mobility and really strengthening things. There's a lot of big muscle heads and bodybuilders that can't do what I'm about to do, but I always like to start with muscle ups. Muscle ups are a great explosive full upper body workout. If you can't do a muscle up, try and get your chest up. Just pull up as far as you can. It's just an explosive pull up. The most muscle ups I've ever done at once is 12. I just did 8. I haven't been doing muscle ups that much recently, and it's crazy how much variance is in it, in your workouts and in your training, in terms of your repetitions based on what you're doing consistently and not consistently. And so just like with anything in life, consistency is key. I like doing 3 sets of everything. So it's only 84 degrees outside right now, but with the shade and the wind, it feels like it's high 70s. And so it really feels pretty good. But that long sleeve had been washed and dried a couple too many times and it shrunk a lot. So I had to free the arms. Next, we got an L-sit pull-up. If it's too difficult at first, bring up the knees and do a pull-up. These are great for your core, so much so that you might not even feel it that much in your upper body because of the focus and tension it gives to your core. That is tough. Jeez. Again, 3 sets on everything. Next are leg lifts. These are especially core focused. If you're a beginner and you need to, start from a dead hang and just bring the knees up. Once those are easy enough, bring the feet up. Once you get those, do them from a pull-up hang. Those are tough. Now we got chin-ups. A chin-up is just a pull-up with reverse grip. If you can manage, bring the knees up. If not, just do them normal. These are a lot more bicep focused than a regular pull-up. Well, I for one need a bit of a breather. Pretty exhausted. So I'll take the time to let y'all in on what my pre-workout has been recently. And that's really just some Lipton black tea. I put 2 bags in a coffee cup, add hot water, let that brew. And then I get ice, lemon juice, pour in the tea, let it get cold, and then I chug it. And that has been my pre-workout. It's really refreshing. I don't do all that powder stuff. Anything with food coloring, I feel like is just not ideal. It's not a net positive. If you feel like you really need a kick, you can get caffeine pills that are just straight caffeine without all the added stuff in it. And I think the pills actually are more efficient, more effective. They kind of last longer, and it's just a better overall caffeine hit. So try that. It's also way cheaper. It'll be like 20 cents a pill for a 100 milligram pill, whereas you could go get a Celsius with toxic chemicals in it for like $3.50 now. So cost benefit analysis, both on your body and on your wallet, it makes it that much more worth it. So try that out. Now we're moving to the dip bars. I like doing push-ups on the dip bar because I get a greater range of motion. I can go further in the depth of the rep, and I like to pause down at the bottom and then come up, and I don't even go all the way up because I like to stay in that deepest range of motion as possible. Just right there, hold it, come back up. You want your hands to be a little bit below your nipples because that's going to activate your chest more than if you were way back here. You want to lean forward, go down. You want to try and keep your back flat where your core is engaged and you're using as much chest as possible. Drop down as far as possible, come back up. All right, last thing to finish up the outdoor workout is a dip. If I could do any single upper body exercise, it'd probably be the pull-up, but number 2 would be the dip. It's great for the chest, triceps, and the shoulders. Thank you for watching. I hope you might have learned something. If not, let me know in the comments. Let me know I'm just wasting my time. That's cool with me. At least with the video camera on me, it pushes me a little bit. So calisthenics are great for improving your overall strength. It's a true testament of your strength. No weights, just straight body weight and getting after it. It's also one of the easiest ways to see progression in your abilities because you're able to do more and more, and you realize that the weight that you yourself contain starts to seem less and less. And so eventually you can start doing weighted dips, weighted pull-ups. Those are amazing as well. So let me know if there's any other exercises, any other areas of the body that you might be interested to learn about. I probably don't know anything about it, but I'll try.